Does Upwork always take the side of the customer? And the brief answer is yes. And let me give you a few recent examples. And when I say recent, what I mean is that, of course, there are older examples where Upwork took the side of the customer, regardless of whether or not the freelancer was right. I know there are a few examples where Upwork actually did respect the rights of the freelancer and actually resolved the case to their favor, but those are exceptions, not rules. And if you have ever worked on Upwork as a freelancer, let me know in the comments if I am right or I am exaggerating. So let me know in the comments if you ever faced a situation where the customer was definitely on the wrong side and Upwork still resolved the issue to their favor. And if you are an Upwork client, let me know if you ever had any issues with the freelancer and how did it end. The case number one, and we'll start with the biggest elephant in the room, the one we cannot ignore. As you may probably know, there is a tension around Ukraine lately. When I say around Ukraine, I mean around Ukraine. That means that the old scenario came up again, NATO countries against Russia, and we are in between the eternal story and we are kind of used to it. But what is different now is an extreme media hype to make it seem even worse than it is. And Upwork is no exception to the rule. It adds up to the hype. And what did they do lately? They sent all their Ukrainian freelancers an email saying how sorry they are and how they regret the situations and that we are in their hearts and souls and minds, and they literally cannot sleep without thinking about our situation. And then they bluntly and boldly say for us to back up all the projects for the clients so that the clients of the Upwork platform don't suffer. And I mean, this is a legit request, but the thing is how they put it. I'll show you the email now. So let's go to my email e-box, and you can see that there is an email from Upwork called Geopolitical Tensions Around Ukraine. The first part is very hearty. Hi Olga, we have been carefully monitoring the escalation of tensions in and around Eastern Europe, and we understand the situation may impact you, your family, friends, and community. We also understand that depending on how things unfold, this situation may impact your ability to seamlessly continue serving your clients on Upwork as you normally would. If they told any of this to our potential customers, it means that the customers be like, no, thank you, we will outsource our work to someone else. Here are some of the steps you can take to navigate the situation. All of those steps are geared towards securing the customer, not you as a freelancer. Communicate with your client and provide frequent wellness updates. They might be concerned about your safety. No, they might be concerned about their project. Second, ensure all of your work is up to date. Back up computers, phones, and other devices on a regular basis. We are not stupid, right? Ensure you've discussed with your client what access they need to information or files you have been working on. In the event that you are unable to communicate with your client for a period of time, make sure you've pre-aligned on expectations and workarounds so you and they get through this with a strong relationship intact, whatever it means. And then you would have thought that they might close that again with something of us being in their hearts, but no. We have seen time and again how much clients appreciate hearing proactive and transparent communicative information from their business partners, including us. We are proactively monitoring the situation and are keeping clients posted with tips on how they can manage their business continuity proactively and with peace of mind, meaning that they have sent emails to our potential clients, the ones who worked primarily with Ukrainian developers, and now what happened? Those clients decline future projects with Ukrainian developers and Ukrainian developers suffer. So what good did it do to Ukrainian developers? None. Zero. It affected our work, it affected our professions, it affected our income. Thank you, Upwork. The clients are not stupid either. If they feel that there is any danger, of course they will ask to back up any information they might need. In fact, this is the first thing they ask developers to do. That is a natural process, and that doesn't even relate to any geopolitical tensions. It's just common sense, you know? The second situation, recent situation, when Upwork took the side of the customer is a sort of a weird situation when the customer has been using the credit card of someone else and that someone else requested a refund of their funds from Upwork. And what did Upwork do in this weird situation? They asked the freelancer to repay the customer back, to make a refund. I mean, isn't that crazy? It was Upwork's job to check if everything is alright, if that credit card belonged to that client actually. Why does it have to do anything with the freelancer? What can a freelancer do? He is not able to check whether that person to whom he is working is using someone else's credit card. That lies in the responsibility field of the platform. That's what they are taking their commissions for. And still, Upwork took the side of the customer or of the credit card owner, and they are asking from the freelancer to pay back all the funds, and that is more than $10,000. Crazy! So what conclusion can we do from that? Probably that you should be very careful working on Upwork and just take it as a rule that Upwork will always take the side of the customer. So you are working on the platform on your own risk, and just make sure that you're withdrawing your funds, your earned funds every week. Don't let your earnings pile up on the platform. Withdraw them as soon as possible. When you're prepared, the blow is less painful. So does Upwork always take the side of the customer? Yes. Forewarned, forearmed. Does it mean that you don't have to use Upwork? Absolutely, you should run away from it? No. You can, it's just you should act very careful, you should withdraw your funds and be very careful with whom you work. Having said that, I wish you to work flawlessly on the platform if you're using it, make some good earnings from that and raise your income day by day. Stay safe and I'll see you next week.